Hello everyone, my name is Lucas. This is my partner Theo. We are from China, the University of Technology. In new semester, we have gained knowledge by learning from Lucky about the concept of the cross-cultural. So, I have been confused lately. Why does everyone in the Chinese department respect the manager opinion so much during the meeting? In the US, we often see employees directly debate the pros and cons of a proposal with their
This
supervisor.
actually relates to the concept of power distance in Chinese culture. Deeply influenced by Confucianism, China emphasizes order between elder and juniors, distinction between high and low. As the Analects states, let the ruler be a ruler, the minister a minister, the father a father, the son a son. This idea extends to the workplace, where people tend to respect authority more, believing leaders have rich experiences. Listening to their thoughts first, before adding suggestions, is seen as a form of politeness and respect.
Theo, I have reviewed the project plans, and there are many issues. As a subordinate, you should search for the company special produce. How could you arbitrarily modify this core part?
Manager, I just thought optimizing the process could improve efficiency.
Absence is your concerns. The company hierarchy and the power structure are in place to ensure stability. You must always instruction. If this happens again, you will bear the consequence.
Yes, manager, I understand. I will definitely follow the requirements strictly in the future.
Yes, that's a good example to explain how Chinese employees adapt to the company.
That makes sense. When it comes to planning, I notice the Chinese people always take long-term views, which is quite different from our habits of focusing on short-term goals.
This actually relates to the concept of power distance in Chinese culture. Deeply influenced by Confucianism, China emphasizes order between elder and juniors, distinction between high and low. As the Analects states, let the ruler be a ruler, the minister a minister, the father a father, the son a son. This idea extends to the workplace, where people tend to respect authority more, believing leaders have rich experiences. Listening to their thoughts first, before adding suggestions, is seen as a form of politeness and respect.
然后 That makes sense. When it comes to planning, I notice the Chinese people always take long-term views, which is quite different from our habits of focusing on short-term goals.
That's the manifestation of long-term orientation. There's an old Chinese saying, plant trees for future generations to enjoy the shade, teaching us to plan for the future from an early age. For example, China's 5-year plans systematically outline the country's long-term development. In families, parents often cultivate children's learning of traditional skills like calligraphy or guzheng from childhood, even if short-term benefits aren't visible. It's for the sake of their long-term cultural literacy. When we make marketing plans at work, we also lay out strategies in advance, even considering industry changes 3 to 5 years ahead, because we believe he who does not plan for the long term cannot plan for the moment.
Lucas! I decided on the college major application. You must choose education as your major. Being a teacher is stable and respectable.
But Dad, I like computer science. it has more development opportunity in the future.
What do you know? I'm the head of the family. I've experienced far more than you. Just listen to me and don't think about impractical things.
你说好，开始我就哼啊。
好。Okay, then we'll play as you said.
Fascinating. Here this. I finally the understanding and the cultural root behind this difference. Communication will define the whole semester in the future.
Whoa, this culture sales really this tie everything together. Another example for hostage is power distance. In the US, we have relatively low power distance, so even in the workplace, it's common for journey employees to change their boss area. But in China, with a high power distance, employees may be more deferred channels to their superiors. This also impacts how masculinity is praised. In a high-power distance culture, masculine leaders may be seen as someone with strong authority. While in a low-power distance culture, a good leader is more about collaboration and innovation. I'm so glad we had this conversation. It makes all this from the class so much more real and understandable. Thanks for your listening. See you again.
Exactly. Understanding this cultural concept is like holding the golden key to communication.